Today, we're going to be talking about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. My name is Hakeem Brown, and this is Pop City Culture.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother. Welcome to the most listened to international podcast around the world. Hakeem and Reggie Brown are two young African-American boys speaking the truth. This is Pop City Culture.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My people in the house. Welcome to Pop City Culture. Bye, kids, fall kids. It's your boy, Reggie Brown, the podcast. That's right, and we're going to be talking about Johnny Depp win. That's right, he won in court, man. He won, but the brother won. I can't believe it. Anyways, we're going to be talking about that because, I got a lot to say. My brother got a lot to say. So, I'm going to pass the baton off to my brother. Here he is, Hakeem Brown.
Thank you there, Reggie. Yeah, so...
You're welcome, my brother.
I guess Johnny Depp, he sounds like he won today in court.
Yeah, sure
Virginia
did.
jury ruled that actor Amber Heard defamed ex-husband Johnny Depp
He won.
in a widely watched 6 weeks trial that featured graphic testimony detailing the former couple's
Bitter life.
soured relationship.
Sure did.
What say you, Reggie?
Man, I say there's a whole lot of drama for your mama in that kind of relationship. I mean, we saw fights, we saw verbal abuse, a lot of stuff.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
let me ask you something, Reggie.
What you gonna ask me?
So, if we want to...
To what? To what? What?
How do I put this?
Man,
If we want to
just spit it out
recap
there.
everything,
Uh-huh.
which we should probably be doing,
For sure.
We should be recapping.
Yep.
We should be telling everybody, hey, this is what's been going on.
This is really what's been
So,
going on. Because,
Johnny Depp,
Mm-hmm.
he said he was abused
Yep.
by his ex-wife.
That's what he says. So, we're gonna have to listen to both sides, and we did. And he said he was abused, that his wife was screaming and hitting them, and both of them were recording each other, so we heard it.
Yeah.
you know?
So
What?
I guess
What are you guessing?
he wanted $50 million.
Yep, he sure did.
And Amber, she wanted
She wanted like
$100 million.
$100 million,
No,
man.
that is a lot of money.
That's too much. I don't know how she figures she's worth $100 million, but
I
hey.
don't know how what they were gonna do when they did that, but
Yep.
anyways,
Go on, because I got to hear this.
what went on was Amber Heard's lawyer called Johnny Depp a monster.
Yeah,
because
yep.
apparently
During the trial.
Amber Heard said that she was assaulted and abused by Johnny Depp during their marriage.
That's what she was saying. Yep.
So,
And
Reggie, this trial was over in England too, wasn't there something?
yeah, from what I understand, they had the trial over there before.
And what was the verdict over there?
I guess they didn't believe Johnny Depp, so he was pissed off.
Well, I think they have different laws though.
True that. Yep.
And I think Johnny felt like he got jaded. He didn't feel like his voice was heard.
Man, what'd you say, turd?
So-
Did you say turd?
No, I didn't say turd. I said heard.
Sounded like you said
So-
turd. Go on.
He ended up bringing her trial here.
Yep.
Because he said he wanted a fair trial. He said he wanted his name redeemed.
Yep, he
Now
sure
I
did.
guess
What are you guessing?
when all this stuff started, Johnny Depp lost movie roles. One of them was with
Fantastic Beasts, I think.
the Harry Potter.
Yeah.
one.
That was the Fantastic Beasts, and like the Crimes of Grindelwald or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he was being replaced.
Yeah, and a lot of people were upset about that, but J.K. Rowling stood by
So
him.
Depp portrayed Grindelwald in the first two installments of Fantastic Beasts franchise. Now,
Yep.
you remember this because you said you liked this, didn't you?
I really liked him in that role. I did.
Yeah, it was set in the magical realm of J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. And in an interview with GQ published, Mickelson said being cast as Grindelwalds by director David Yates and Warner Brothers was a tense whirlwind. So, they ended up replacing...
Yeah, and a lot of people, they weren't too happy about that.
Replacing Johnny Depp in that. And Johnny was upset because he said, how you gonna convict...
Hey, that cat's
me?
back.
Oh,
Look, out the
Hold
window.
on a second. Hold on. There's a cat downstairs.
Oh, you guys got another whole story.
I know
What?
Savannah. Savannah's in the other room.
She is.
Yo, wait, everybody. Savannah's like our neighbor, and she'd always be hanging out in our place.
Yep.
So I'm gonna call her up. I'm gonna tell her. that the cat's across the street.
Brother, I will guarantee you any amount of money, Savannah is not gonna pick up that phone.
See, this is the thing. You call her, she don't want to answer.
She never
But man,
answers,
she'll
man.
just walk in our house any time of the day.
Any time of the day. We're
what I'm
doing
saying?
the podcast. Every time we do the podcast, she'll be walking down here. It's like clock, like
Well,
she knows
pick
what
up
to do.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Savannah. There's a cat downstairs across the street.
Okay, coming.
Oh, here she comes now. Now, if you want her, she never comes. But when you don't want her, oh, she's always in here. I gotta see what happens when she be coming down here. I gotta hear this. What are you saying?
Hey, Savannah. There's a cat across the street.
You just told me.
I know. So
Man, she always got something to say.
you know, it's like down there.
You trying to help her
It's
out.
over there on the porch. Anyways,
Get out of
so
here, Savannah.
Johnny Depp, he was pretty upset. But from what I heard, J.K. Rowling, she wanted to keep
Yeah. Yes, she wanted
Johnny
to keep
Depp
her.
in the movie.
Yep.
But I guess they didn't want to do it.
Nope.
They didn't want to do it. They said no.
I love J.K. Rowling.
Because
She's
right
straight up.
now we're living in the what culture
The woke culture. The woke.
or the move culture.
Or-
What kind of what's it called?
Dude,
Is-
I forget.
No,
They-
move. I said move. Hang on.
Did you say move? They got so many words. I forget.
The woke
I
culture.
forget
Woke.
what's up.
So,
Woke, all right.
so we're living in the.
Now, what does woke stand for?
Anyways, I just looked up the move culture.
I didn't say move. I said
Move
woke.
culture says it smiles, feel good, and work that body. Find out more about the Oakley dance, breathe, and sweat classes today.
Man, what?
I guess it's a class thing or something.
Man, it's a dance club,
But-
dude. That's what that is. Man, look at what I
we're
asked
talking.
you.
We live in the woke culture.
Yes, we are. Yes, we
Woke
are.
culture, and for a lot of people who don't know what the woke culture meaning is, it's an alert to injustice in society, especially racism. So, what does it mean to be woke and why? Do you know what it means, Reggie?
I wouldn't be asking fool if I knew what it was.
Okay, so I'm looking it up here. It says, this says here, are you woke? Have you been accused of being woke? Are you anti-woke? Just what is wokeness anyways? It says Black Americans and allies fighting to bring attention to racial injustice and police brutality urge others to get and stay woke. So this is sort of going off our topic because we were talking about Johnny Depp. Get that out of here. Reggie, get that off my screen.
I'm gonna leave it up
Okay,
there.
so
okay,
back to Johnny Depp.
Go on.
So, he's been going through a lot. And I guess during a trial, he said that his wife cut his finger off with a bottle.
Man, that is some gangster stuff.
Now,
you know?
Reggie,
What?
do you think
What?
Amber Heard
What?
is innocent?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because she looked like she was authentic on the stand when she was talking about a lot of her stuff.
Why do you believe Amber Heard?
Because you're supposed to believe anybody who makes an accusation,
Why?
right? Because we're part of that Me Too movement thing in the
Shut
world
up,
now.
Reggie.
What?
Okay, Reggie, everybody should be heard. True.
Every woman, yeah.
But
What?
you saw the trial, didn't you?
Yes, I did. You and I both saw
And
it.
in the trial,
What were you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
you heard all the evidence because we're actually watching that every day. We
Yeah.
some of the days we were sitting right there in the back of the court.
Right in the back of the court, you and I were there.
Now, I'm going to ask you,
What are you gonna ask me?
what about Johnny Depp?
Go on. What about him? Go on.
Okay, so see, Reggie, this is the thing. Men can be abused as well. So Me Too just can't be for women. It just can't say all women can coin the Me Too. Unless they have another one called #Men Too. Because, men do get abused psychologically, emotionally, and as we saw in the trial, physically. I mean, what did Amber Heard say?
I don't know, man. She said a lot of things. I don't know.
You know what she said. She ended up saying...
What
she ended
said?
up saying...
What she say? What she say?
Okay, she ended up saying...
What?
I hit you. I didn't punch you. or something like man up or something. Now, can you imagine if a man had said that to a woman?
Man, of course that'd be terrible, man. But you gotta put it in the context, man. Men ain't supposed to be hitting girls, right?
Bottom line is, it looks bad when a man hits a girl than if a girl hits a man. And nobody should be hitting anybody in the first place. I mean, it's wrong to start with, right?
Okay, man. It sounds like you trying to set me up, man. It sounds like you want me to say something. Listen, man. All I know is, we all gotta have our own opinions on the verdict, right? And hitting somebody is a terrible thing.
I know, it'd be terrible.
I just said that, idiot, didn't I? Well, what are you saying again?
Hey.
What is
if
it?
you guys can hear a cat in the background, yeah, that's our famous white cat that we have. She's always crying.
Yeah.
Always crying.
Princess or Precious. I don't know. We still try to get the name for her, man.
Yeah, For all the new people here who are just listening,
Tell 'em.
we actually got her, because one of our neighbors abandoned her on our doorstep, so we took her in.
Damn
So that's
shame.
why
She's always
Savannah,
there
she
crying.
keeps running downstairs because she thinks she's going to hide one of those cats in our house because she wants it. But that ain't going to happen.
She be wrong.
Because our dad said, what?
Hell no.
Our grandmother said the same thing. Grandma said, no cats in this house.
They ain't coming in this
and we
house.
already snuck in like another one. So.
I know, right, man? If they don't know about it, they don't know about
Oh,
it.
man. All right, so.
All right, go back to the topic.
Anyways.
Go on.
The other thing about this Johnny Depp thing is he lost his role to play who?
Jack Sparrow.
Who?
Jack Sparrow.
Say it again, brother.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, and I mean, Jack Sparrow was like the most iconic, famous pirate ever. And I guess Johnny Depp put his heart and soul into that character.
That's what I heard.
And basically Disney screwed him.
They screwed him.
Disney
bad.
threw him to the side like he was a piece of trash. They
man.
said basically, I don't know what their exact word, so don't quote me here
Get out.
because we don't want no woke culture coming after us or anything
woke,
like that.
don't wake me up.
He basically
on.
Disney from what we understand from a private source.
Very
Because we are a
private.
news agency now.
And we don't want to get sued again.
and our rights are protected. Okay? They're protected.
By the United
Do you
States,
hear us?
by the United States of America.
What? Social Tube, do you hear us? Do not give us another strike again. That's not right. Without actually hearing our whole podcast.
I know, right? That was so
Yeah,
wrong,
so-
man. They screwed us.
Disney screwed them. It ain't looking too good for Disney right now.
Not looking good at all.
No, because Disney's what?
Are not in good graces with their fans.
Yeah.
And
everybody's pissed at Disney, but
yeah, they sure are because they screwed
what
Johnny.
are you gonna do? Do you think Johnny Depp's gonna go back to playing
Jack Sparrow.
uh
Jack Sparrow.
got
Jack-
a brain freeze.
I just said Jack Sparrow.
Playing what was his Jack Sparrow?
That's what I said.
I know you said that, man. Shut up.
Man, you shut up, man.
I
You
was
ain't even
looking
listening
up
to me.
something. That's why I can't do two things. Shut up, man. I couldn't do
You're
two things
an
at
idiot.
once.
You're stupid, man.
So, and the cat screaming in the background. This is getting ridiculous.
all he does is
Cat,
scream.
be quiet. Be quiet. Enough.
I know,
Enough
right?
already.
It's terrible, man. I can't concentrate
So-
either. Man.
That cat's like distracted me. So
It's like the devil's cat.
Johnny Depp said you couldn't give him 3 Snicker bars and a milkshake to do that movie again with Jack Sparrow. He's done.
I wouldn't do it for that.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I actually think it was like 300 million. Yeah,
that's
I
what
wouldn't do
lawyers
it,
say.
man. They're like, they spit in his face without calling it rain.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I know it's ridiculous.
Yep.
So
Don't do it to me, though.
what happened was
Tell me what happened. Tell me.
Johnny Depp.
Uh-huh.
He was awarded more than 10 million.
Yep.
But it's actually 15 million.
15.
And, defamation, a case against Heard. And she gets 2 million. But I'm not sure.
What ain't you sure about?
Reggie, you were listening to what the judge said, right?
I heard it. It was sort of
Yeah,
confusing.
she's capping something at $350,000. So, hang on. Let me read it here. get my voice on.
Hurry up. I gotta hear this.
Actor Johnny Depp has won his defamation case against his ex-wife Amber Heard, as jurors announced its verdict in the widely watched case on Wednesday. The 7-member jury found that Depp is entitled. What is he?
The brother is entitled.
That's right, entitled to 10 million in
Don't hurt yourself there.
compensatory damages and punitive damages of $5 million.
Say what?
So Virginia state law limits punitive damages to $350,000. The actual amount
Don't tell me the man is screwing the man now.
to be awarded Depp is
What is it? What is
Oh,
it?
I actually thought it said $10.35.
man, you get to get
No,
your glasses on.
It's actually 10,350,000
Man, he got screwed again.
dollars.
Got screwed.
Now, Depp sued Heard, his ex-wife, saying he defamed him, causing him to lose, accusing him of domestic abuse. Heard, I guess Heard is 36. I think Johnny's almost 60.
58.
Heard also filed a countersuit against Depp, 58, seeking $100 million in damages and saying his legal team falsely accused her of fabricating claims against Depp. The jury awarded Heard $2 million in damages in that countersuit.
That don't sound fair to
So,
me. What?
Depp sued Heard for 3 counts of defamation, seeking at least $50 million in compensatory damages and a punitive award of at least $350,000, along with attorney fees and court costs. Depp, who was not in the courtroom Wednesday, wrote a statement posted on Instagram that the jury gave me my life back.
He was in Europe, I think.
He continued, from the very beginning, the goal of bringing this case was to reveal the truth, regardless of the outcome. Now, with both actors accusing the other of ruining their lives, the outcome came to be seen as referendum on who the jury found more credible and believable, Depp or Heard. The jury's verdict was split. The jurors found Heard was defamed by an attorney for Depp. So not by Depp, but his attorney, who claimed the actors created a hoax by making their home deceived.
Yeah, that was a little confusing, but yeah, that was his attorney who had made those kind of statements.
Yeah, so the place was messed up when police arrived.
Well, tell me what happened when she heard the verdict being read.
As she heard the verdict read, Heard remained stone-faced. So, here's the thing.
What's the thing, my brother?
Never easy, man.
Never easy.
Never easy.
Nope.
And the people outside, there was a lot of people outside. They had signs. This is a little black kid.
Why is he gotta be black?
Because he was a kid and he was black.
Oh.
He's saying, holding up a sign saying Team Johnny.
Guess there's no Team Amber's there, huh?
Is
Oh,
anybody saying Team Amber out there?
I just said they
No,
weren't.
I don't see it either.
I didn't see it.
And, you know what's funny?
What was funny?
Well, sort of sad, but it was also sort of funny.
Well, I want to hear. What is
You know,
it?
when
Go on, spit it out. What?
Johnny Depp's lawyer
Uh-huh.
had Amber on the stand and said, with all your friends, only your sister showed up to support you. Only your sister. Man, how cold is that?
Man, that is gangsta.
That's some cold stuff. What you think?
No doubt, my brother.
So,
Man.
But you know, some of the highlights.
Uh-huh.
Some of the highlights during that trial. I mean, like I said in the beginning, you know, Amber Heard's lawyer called Johnny Depp a monster. So in Depp's world, you don't leave Mr. Depp's. Rottenborn said. What kind of,
I still can't get over that name.
Who would name the kid Rottenborn?
A rotten mother.
And I remember during the case, I think
What?
Johnny Depp, he was making fun of his name. No, Mr.
was.
Rottenborn.
I
But,
remember
you know,
that.
it says here, if you do, he will start a campaign of global humiliation against you. That's what Mr. Rottenborn said. Heard's
Man, what?
lawyers Rottenborn and Elaine Bredehoft used their 2 hours in an effort to capture Depp as a wild animal who abused drugs and alcohol, and said when Heard hit him, she was defending herself. So
man.
right now,
What about right now?
it ain't looking good for Amber.
Nope.
You know,
be in
do
a
you think she'll
poorhouse.
get another? She'll be casted in Aquaman again?
Nope, should be working at McDonald's.
I know. How do you get over 4 million people sign a petition saying we don't want to see Amber Heard?
Haters gonna hate, you know.
In anything. Hey,
What?
let me ask you something though. You know, since
What?
you like Johnny Depp, right?
I love Johnny Depp. He's
So,
good. Uh-huh.
What?
What?
Are you gonna watch any more Disney movies?
I don't know, because, you know, the way Disney treated him, they threw him to the side like he was a piece of trash. It's sort of hurtful.
Well,
man,
you know,
What?
I like Johnny Depp, so I'm and
what?
You know, it sort of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I actually
too.
tried to watch
What?
the Grindel,
Uh-huh.
the Grindel. What is it? Fantastic Beasts, the new one they had out, but because I felt so bad for Johnny and how Disney treated him, I couldn't watch it. I just couldn't watch it.
I watched it, you know why? Because it was free.
You saw it though, right?
Yeah, it was free, man. Yeah, I watched
You
it.
ain't gonna miss nothing. And
right. Nope.
but as far as the Aquaman movie,
Uh-huh. What about it?
yeah, that's debatable. A lot of people don't want to see it because they
Because
feel
Amber Heard.
if they see it, they'll be supporting Amber Heard.
Yep.
Yeah, and since the verdict came out of her being guilty, her bad behavior.
Yeah, I know.
So we always have to make that clear, and we have to be specific with what we say because we don't want
So social justice
media
police.
coming after us again.
Like they did
it
before.
was terrible what happened before. But
I know,
anyways,
right? Yeah, they banned us for like a month, man.
anyways,
You know? Go on. What?
it is now for what, Reggie?
It is time for the words of wisdom. Take it away, my brother.
It's tough when you have to go to court because someone accuses you of something. And it's also tough when you have to fight to get your name back. Johnny Depp seems to have endured a lot in the past. It seems he has been a victim of domestic abuse and a victim of the Me Too movement. He just wanted his good name back, and thank God he got it. That's what he said. On the other hand, Amber Heard accused Johnny Depp of assaulting her, and she said she was the victim. Now, both of these people have had their day in court, but the people have spoken. And if you believe in the justice system, then we must adhere to its verdict. It's never a pleasant time when you have to go through a divorce, and it's never pleasant when you have to see what people go through during a divorce. All I can say is for everyone who's going through a divorce, I pray to God that they never have to go through something that the whole world saw on national TV. Their private lives exposed moment by moment is something nobody should see, because that's not what they want the world to see. That's why it's private between those people. But sometimes it gets exposed, and that's all I have to say. And those are my words of wisdom.
Thank you, my brother, for your words of wisdom. And that's right, divorce can be costly and it can be hurtful, and I hope nobody has to go through stuff like that. Take it away, my brother.
Thank you for joining us here on Pop City Culture, and thank you for making us one of the most listened to podcasts around the world. Our success is your success. You can download our podcast and enjoy them any time of the day, morning, noon, or night. Hey, remember, we are now on transferring a lot of our podcasts on YouTube. So if you want to hear a lot of our stuff, it is right there on YouTube. And we are still uploading our 100th episode. It'll be about a week or two before everything's up there. But until then, I'll see you next time here on Pop City Culture, where we give you 3 cups of sunshine and what, Reggie?
A big old pinch of attitude.
And as always, everybody, be kind and affectionate to one another. Remember whose you are. Peace.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I grow up, I don't know if I want to get married, man. After I'm be seeing all what goes on behind the scene in these divorce cases, man, who would be stupid enough to be put in a position like that? Anyways, y'all peace out, be good, and I'll see you next time here on Pop City Culture.